Well, hi. First of all, my name is Wendy Owens. Well, as a transgender person, especially from my period of time, we're taught that to be transgender is to be something other than to be human. You know, we are less than human. We are ingrained with this sense of guilt and shame of who we are. I felt this way since I was 4.5 years old. I went to my parents and my sisters and got laughed at. So I hid it. And so my family never really knew the real me. My parents died not knowing the real me. In 2010, I found myself in a very dark depression, to the point to where not being able to transition led me to a suicide attempt. A handful of hydrocodone, I thought that was going to be it. That was going to be my last day on earth. In the meantime, I had these thoughts of my grandson, and it made me realize that if I'm willing to go to these extremes to end this pain, what extremes am I willing to go to in order to be happy, to be myself, to transition? It was something I didn't think was possible for me. Finally, I got up. I found the Glow Center through another local resource where I found community. I found a home, a sense of belonging. To know that somebody is going to accept me for who I am and not judge me based on that's huge for us. If you want to help the transgender suicide rate, which is upwards of 47%, that's the best thing you can do, is to just not judge people for who they are. In my previous life, my name was David. David was a very introverted person. David was a person who didn't feel like he needed people. He didn't need anybody in his life. I actually went out of my way to avoid human contact. After transition, I found a whole different side of myself. I mean, before I was so shy and introverted, just speaking in a small room with a group of people would leave me nervous and feeling anxious for days. In the course of my transition and helping with the One Springfield campaign last year, I found myself on stage talking to upwards of 500 people at a time. That was just something that I never could have done prior to. I did find a self-confidence that I was lacking for my whole life. So, what I would tell anybody out there going through what I went through is don't give up, don't quit. There is help, there is support, there are people, a community out here who care for you. We will do everything in our power to help you find what you need to be happy. My name is Wendy Owens, and I am Glow.